There was a heaviness in my chest I used to wake up with, facing each day with the weight of anxiety, shame, and the sinking feeling, no one understands what I'm going through. I'm alone. Maybe you can relate. Today I'm calling out that lie because for years I believed it. The enemy's goal is for us to think, no one gets it. I'm a mess. I'm on my own in this. And for that to crush us, to keep us stuck, to drain us as we scramble to save ourselves and fall discouraged again and again, losing hope, losing the motivation to even try. But the whole thing is a trap, a tactic of deception from the enemy of our souls who comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. That trap had me bound. And before I share the simple truth that breaks those chains, I want to say, this isn't theory for me. It's the part in my story where God took the blackened brush of my life and painted something I never could have imagined. There is hope. God Himself, Creator of the universe, is our Father, and He has promised never to forsake us, offering new mercies day by day. Here's where it gets exciting. If His mercies are new every morning, that means they're fresh and available for the taking. That there's something waiting for us with each rising sun, something that wasn't there yesterday, something worth taking part in, worth waking up in anticipation to find. That means that the thought, I have to fix this despair, that feeling of responsibility for finding happiness is actually not on you. That's an exhausting pursuit. We wake every morning starting from a place of need, not strength, not the ability to stay constantly happy, not sufficiency within ourselves, but real need. And that's why God's mercies arrive fresh each morning. The answer can only be found by running to the fountain of living water and thirst, because the God who made us supplies what can't be found anywhere else. We break the power of yet another lie when we understand that receiving this help, this free, abundant mercy, is not one more to-do hanging over our heads, but instead the power needed to fuel the whole day. And if going to Him is a drudgery or we think we can do it without Him, the enemy knows we will crash and burn, because God Himself is the answer. The deceiver's voice says, God is far away, save yourself. He doesn't care about these problems. Notice those lies and replace them with the truth of 1 Peter 5:7, calling us to cast our anxieties on Him because He cares. Renewing our minds with truth gives us a way to take action against the enemy instead of allowing our thoughts to spiral out of control. We need truth in our minds so we can be transformed. We need the goodness of our God front and center to meditate on. This Jesus who says, "Come to me," is the one who laid aside His glory to walk in our dust, to know our frailty, limitations, exhaustion, loss, and pain, dwelling among us, touching our diseases with His real physical hands, and not only that, but to take the unimaginable punishment for our rebellion upon Himself. This Good Shepherd has given the greatest sacrifice of love to redeem our lives from destruction, to call us His own, that we might find abundant life and know His joy here on earth too. That our joy would be full as we keep His commandments and abide in His love. That is the voice saying, "Come." That is the gentle Savior we get to go to every morning. That is not a drudgery or a box to check. That is a miracle. Free access to the everlasting God and the throne room of grace. That is a gift. How foolish of us to waste it, to forget, to pass by, to ignore the gift when our need is so great. No matter how hard we try, we are not capable of fixing our struggles or filling our emptiness. But He knows our weakness and is willing to carry our sorrows. He crowns us with loving kindness, satisfies our hearts, and renews our strength. He gives freedom from the exhausting stress we bear when we put the full weight of it in His hands. The choice is ours, to struggle alone or to trust. This God delights to show Himself strong to those who seek Him. His word says He is looking for hearts that are committed to Him to show Himself strong on their behalf. So let us test and examine our ways and return to the Lord. Let us lift up our hearts and hands to the God of heaven. Let's surrender and lay our burdens down, because then even on the hardest mornings, we're not a lost cause if we wake up discouraged. The day isn't down the drain because there's a lot on our plate and we feel low again. Those feelings are real. It's daunting sometimes. But we can breathe again because making everything okay isn't on our shoulders. We get to say with authority, with certainty, "This I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I will hope in Him. The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him. It is good that one should wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. He is sufficient for all we need. He quiets us with His love. He sets our feet upon a rock. He gives us peace that makes no earthly sense. He meets our needs according to His riches and glory. Let's go to Jesus first thing in the morning, confessing our worries and insufficiency, delighting in His presence, finding satisfaction, nourishment, and the rest our souls deeply crave. We have a blood-bought freedom to no longer live by feelings of anxiety or lies of despair, but to live by faith in what God says is true. Those who trust in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not become weary. They will walk and not faint. That removes a heavy burden for me. I get to wake up with anticipation now instead of despondency. And on the days when things do feel scary again, I open my eyes with the knowledge that the weight no longer rests on me. I have somewhere safe to go. I can access the fountain that doesn't run dry. There's wonderful things in store for me with the rising of the sun. He has good gifts waiting, both big and small, and I want to notice them. This Savior is so worthy of our praise, our gratitude, our trust, our seeking of His face. If you're stuck under the covers right now, physically or spiritually, I feel that. I have so much compassion. I just want to send you love and be your reminder that the key isn't to do a better job fixing your life. What we need most is more knowing, more believing truth before more doing. So lift your eyes, dear one, remember to whom you belong. Rest in the love of a Father calling you to give Him your burdens, and partake on purpose by faith in the miracle of today's new mercies.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow.